Welcome to question hour session of Ajmal IAS Academy. Here we will be discussing 5 MCQs from the daily newspaper The Hindu and Indian Express. So let's start the session. Our first question is regarding One Case, One Data initiative. Statement 1 says it aims to create a unified judicial data platform for courts in India. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says it seeks to provide a unified digital trail for dispute across different courts. This is a correct statement. Statement 3 says it has been launched by the Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology. This is an incorrect statement as it is launched by the Supreme Court of India. So answer here becomes 1 and 2, that is A. Let's move on to the second question. The second question states structural adjustment program refers to. Statement A says emergency military assistance program initiated by the UN. Statement B says economic reform measure linked to loans provided by IMF and World Bank. Statement C says trade agreement signed under WTO, and statement D says climate adaptation project funded by developed countries. Here the correct answer is statement B, that is economic reform measure linked to loan provided by IMF and World Bank. Let's move on to the third question. The third question states what is Mithuna? Statement A says a satellite launch for monitoring tropical cyclones. Statement B says a high-resolution monsoon forecasting model. Statement C says an AI-based agricultural drone developed by ISRO. And statement D says a supercomputer designed for climate change stimulation. Here the correct answer is statement B, that is a high-resolution monsoon forecasting model. Let's move on to the fourth question. The fourth question is regarding floor test in state Legislative Assembly. Statement 1 said it is conducted to determine whether the government enjoys the confidence of the House. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says the governor may direct a floor test when there is doubt regarding the majority support of the government. This is a correct statement. Statement 3 says it is conducted by ECI under the Representation of People Act 1951. Is an incorrect statement as this is the internal proceeding of State Legislative Assembly or Parliament. So answer here becomes 1 and 2, that is A. Let's move on to the fifth and final question. The fifth and final question is regarding Golden Dome missile. Statement 1 says it is envisioned to include both ground-based and space-based missile defense capabilities. This is a correct statement. Statement 2 says the project was proposed through an executive order issued by the US President. This is a correct statement. Statement 3 says the system is designed under a single-layered missile interceptor. This is a correct statement as it is a multi-layered missile interceptor. So answer here becomes 1 and 2, that is A. That's all for today, and you can find all this question in our social media platform. Thank you.